Hello everybody, Kelly Acheson at AStampAbove.com coming to you from a very hot and muggy Menasha, Wisconsin. Hello, I see Nancy going, Kelly! How is everybody tonight? I feel like kind of a mess. I'm showered and all the things, but I didn't do my hair because it was just so humid here that it would just be a mess anyway. So I got her pinned right up there. Yeah. How's everybody? We have Rochester, New York in the house. I see Barbara, Sharon, thank you for the share. We've got Pennsylvania coming in. Hi Shelby, nice to see you, and Kim and Pam and Sarah, yay. All my friends are here tonight. Lots of people coming in. I'm wearing Lost Lagoon. I am wearing Lost Lagoon, aren't I? Or a little lighter than Pretty Peacock, yeah. Oh my goodness, it's so good to be back with you. I was just looking at my calendar. I'm like, when is the last time I was live? So it's August 20th, 2023, and I made you guys live. Oh yeah, I did that while I was camping, and then it was a disaster. I don't even know if I've talked to you about that. What a circus. It did not go well. And so I'm excited to tell you that I made you a live for next Sunday. Yeah, I know. And I did a little different. Instead of going through a private Facebook group and then downloading to my computer and uploading to YouTube, I went right to a live YouTube, but it's unlisted, so nobody can see it until I send out the link. I think that worked a lot better. It was just, Mary Lynn says it was too long ago, darn it. I know. So, how is everyone? It seems like it's been forever. I'm so happy to be back with you tonight. I have lots and lots of goodies for you tonight. I wanted to start off with a John report, but I really don't have anything to tell you about John. I do have something to say about his brother. His brother walks his dog by here, and I happened to be sitting out on the front porch the other day when I saw him walking by, and can I just say, that dog must weigh 150 pounds. He is huge. I think it's some type of a Mastiff, I believe. It's all black, and yeah, it's huge, and he walks it without a leash. It stays right next to him. It just looked the nicest dog. So anyways, that's John's brother. Somebody said they're sorry to hear that I did not have a good time camping. Oh, please. We had a fabulous time camping. We had a great week. The weather was fantastic. We only had a tiny bit of rain. We had one little storm come through that didn't cause any damage where we were. We went boating and tubing, and Molly was kneeboarding. She got really good at it. We took the kids to the Clark County Fair. We went to Noah's Ark. I got to tell you a little something about Noah's Ark, so it was really cute. We didn't tell Molly we were going to Noah's Ark. I knew she just desperately wanted to go there, but I didn't tell her. Noah's Ark is a big tourist area in like south central Wisconsin, kind of by Madison, maybe you could go that far. And they have one of the biggest water parks in the country. And so we got up, we got ready. We told Molly we were going to another lake. We were camping by a lake, but we're going to go to another lake that we heard was really fun. And it's about an hour away, we said. And so she had no idea. So once we came into Wisconsin Dells, you start seeing all the things that are familiar, like the Paul Bunyan restaurant and that one big amusement park. I can't remember what it's called. We never go there. We go to Noah's Ark. But anyway, she starts seeing all this stuff, and we could see her sitting in the way back seat of the Explorer, and she's like, is this? And we're like, it's Noah's Ark. And she was like, oh my gosh. She actually had tears in her eyes. She was so happy. So that just like warmed my heart that we did that day. We did so many things on our camping trip. I have to tell you, the first day of the camping trip, I was sick. So we got there Friday, got set up, we all ate dinner. I brought Sloppy Joes and chip dip and chips and watermelon, just so that we didn't have to do anything that first night after all the work of moving the camper and getting everything set up. But the next morning I woke up, wasn't feeling that great. I made buttermilk pancakes and ham steak for everybody for breakfast. As soon as I was done cooking, I think I cleaned everything up and I said, listen, you guys, I'm not feeling well. I'm going to go lay down. I literally almost slept for 24 hours. I got up a couple times, said, hey, I'm still alive, went back to bed. Good grief. 24 hours. The next morning I woke up, felt much better, but I wasn't 100% for about a day or so. But I carried on as normal. Like that's what moms do, right? That's what moms and grannies do. They just keep trudging through the bad stuff. So, oh my gosh, I see some of you have been to Noah's Ark. Jean said she took her kids there when they were little. I used to take my kids every summer, and as a matter of fact, some of you guys might not know this, but I used to have an in-home daycare. This was serious business. We did all kinds of fun things. Take the kids on to the library programs. I took the kids on field trips. We went to the Milwaukee Zoo. And one of the things I did every summer was took all the daycare kids to Noah's Ark. So much fun. We had a blast. So we didn't go last year, I don't think, but it's something we try to do at least once a summer, and it was really fun. And yeah, Molly was thrilled to death. The babies had a great time. We didn't die with two little ones. And so it was really good. It was really fun. But what else is happening? Steve had to call the contractors and yell at them on Friday because our trusses were delivered on Tuesday. And there's been a lift machine sitting in our driveway ever since last Monday. And nobody's here doing anything. Trusses were back ordered till the 15th of August. You know, the garage has been sitting there for a month. And so he called and kind of got on their case on Friday. And Saturday morning, there was a crew here. And before I even woke up, they had all the trusses on the garage. So I watched the calamity out my bedroom window that way on the house. That's the street side. They were trying to get the extension on the lift off, and it was just like the Three Stooges out there. It was pretty comical to watch what was going on. But anyways, they got that done. The pool guy is, oh my gosh, who says, Kathleen says, I am 73 and my family went there in 1956. Yes. There's a few changes, but I don't think much. It's a pretty cool place. So the trusses are on the garage. The pool guy that I hired right before we went camping, we're still pushing the robot every 2 hours. You push the button on the robot is vacuuming the pool. It's starting to look human again. So that's good, but we can't go any further until we get the roof on the garage so the electrical guy can come and give us electricity to install the pool pumps and the chlorinators and all that stuff so everything can start running. So things are happening, you know. It's like, oh, good Lord. Anyways, among all the very, very fun things that we did while we were camping, everybody got along great. That was wonderful. Molly had a great time. Her and Val got along real good. Dawson, he did well. One of the cutest things was Val sleeps with Steve and I in the queen size bed in the camper. And she was just about ready to go to sleep one night. And she always will come in here and curl around your arm so she's facing that way. She'll bring herself in and curl around your arm. And she curled around my arm and hugged me. And she said, Granny, you're my best friend. Talk about melting your heart, right? I heard that from Molly, I think, while we were camping too. That was a lot of fun. Molly was over here a couple times this week. I took her to get some lei necklaces for beach night at the football game Friday night. Molly and I went to the Barbie movie on Tuesday, and I told her, I said, Molly, you know, I'm probably going to fall asleep. And she goes, that's okay. My mom would too. I said, if I start snoring, please wake me up. 3 times she woke, Granny, you're snoring. I fell asleep after about a quarter of the movie. Up until that point, it was kind of cute, very different kind of movie. But Molly didn't have anybody to take her to the movie, and it was the very last night it was playing. So against my better time management judgment, I dropped everything and hit the road, right? This is what we do. It was cute. We ate lots of popcorn and ate the Sour Patches. not gonna lie. So, let's see. We did all the things. We went to the fair, we went boating, we went to Noah's Ark, we camped. I only roasted marshmallows one night because the kids were just exhausted by the time it kind of got dark out, and we would start a fire. The mosquitoes were coming out. That's not fun. We have like giant mosquitoes in Wisconsin. They're not really this big. They're about that big, but they're pretty vicious. So we didn't do much with marshmallows except one night. That's probably a good thing. All the running up and down the camper stairs, and I did all the cooking and the running around with the kids. Can I just say I came home and I lost a little weight? Who does that? Don't worry. I'll make up for it this week. I promise. You don't need to worry. Tomorrow morning, I am getting up bright and early and heading to the airport, flying out of Appleton into Chicago for a very brief layover. Please don't miss my flight. I hope there's no delays. And then I'm heading to Las Vegas with Dina and Barb for our backstage event that Stampin' Up! Is hosting. We're going to be staying at the Red Rock Resort Casino and something. I don't even know what it's called. The Red Rock. But I've heard from people that have been there. It's off the strip, and they said it is amazing. So I'm looking forward to that. We also have the issue of flash floods coming in from the Hurricane Hillary, so we're keeping our fingers crossed that everything is okay there too, right? Barbara's going to Germany on Wednesday, 21 days. Oh my gosh, yay! Yeah, you know what, Barbara, don't worry about the weight gain. You're on vacation, you need to live it up. You live your best life, and when you get home, you can take care of all that nonsense, right? Yeah. Okay, we had, oh wait, I have a couple more things. So went to IKEA with Haley and the babies on Tuesday, the same day that Molly called and said, can you take me to the movies? Yeah. And anyways, we went to the IKEA, and then we went to the Cheesecake Factory for lunch. And the last time I was at the Cheesecake Factory was with one of my team members that flew in from California for a few days. Priscilla and I went there for a late lunch when I picked her up from the airport, and get this, she had the shrimp scampi, and I saw that and I'm like, whoa, it does not look like shrimp scampi, but I ordered it. It was amazing. So if you ever go to the Cheesecake Factory and you'd like shrimp, get the shrimp scampi. To die for, just absolutely to die for. On the way down, we were following a dump truck through a construction zone, and bam, there went our third windshield in a month. Like, my Explorer goes in this next week to get the windshield fixed. Steve just got the windshield replaced on his new truck, and now the old truck cracked it. It like chipped it really bad, and it already started doing a little cracky deal. The worst part is that darn truck, we just took full coverage insurance off of it because, well, why pay for that when it's not really worth that much? Does anybody know what a windshield costs? Good grief. It wouldn't matter if it's just a chip, but it's cracking. It's like got a crack this big already. And gosh, 3 windshields. Insane. Our insurance is going to go through the roof, right? Yeah. Yeah, I hate the trucks throwing the stones too. And you know, dump trucks don't have mud flaps. And I know this because my dad used to run a dump truck. I actually got to drive it one time. But when they put the bucket up, the mud flaps get kind of caught in the tires and they break all the time. So can we find a windshield at a junkyard? I don't think, Kathy, that a windshield company is going to put in a used windshield. Like, yeah, I don't think that's an option for windshields. I'm not sure though. Who just said, somebody just said something, and the messages are coming through here really quick, and I was going to, yeah, I don't know. Anyways, hey you guys, we've got 400 and some people watching tonight. Can you give me a thumbs up? Someplace on your screen right now you can click on that like or thumbs up button. That really helps me out in the analytics. Oh, there it is. Quincer. My son hit a bear on his way home from the lake cabin. Luckily, he was driving a Jeep. Oh, that's like hitting a solid cow or a pig, right? They can really kill you in a car. So, sorry that happened. That's probably a lot of damage, too, not just a chip in a windshield. We're going to be going bear hunting soon. Oh, when I get back from Las Vegas, I get back on the 28th. I only have one more open weekend before we're going to be, it's bear hunting season. So yeah, who just said $400 for the, yeah, $400. Great. That's great. I better get to work. I better stop playing and get to work. I want to remind you, if you guys need a catalog, oh, I just took my catalog in the other room. Hang on, I have more. All of our catalogs have arrived. I have a whole bunch of catalogs. If you don't have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you would like to get a catalog, I would happy to be that person for you. I would be happy to be that person for you. All you have to do is pop me an email, Kelly, Kelly, at AStampAbove.com. I say that a million times a day and suddenly I'm caught up. And I would be happy to send you a catalog. I'm watching all these messages coming through. So $200 and $900 for a windshield. That's lovely. It makes me very happy. So please let me know if you would like a catalog. I would be happy to send you one. The new catalog starts September 6th, which is kind of a weird date, but wanted to let you guys know that I have a ordering special in the month of August. When your order reaches $100, I am going to send you a pack of these brand new Abundant Beauty decorative masks. Look at this. These are really nice, high quality masks. We have snowflakes. We have fall leaves. Isn't this pretty, you guys? Thank you. Connie says order from Kelly if you need a demonstrator. And then let me show you this. We have sunflowers, and this is like build a sunflower. So here's the sunflower. Here's the big center for the sunflowers. Here's the detailed centers for the sunflowers, and here are the leaves that go around the sunflowers. That is very cool. You will get this entire set of masks free from me if your order reaches $100 by August 31st. So just know that these will ship out in September. I can't get my hands on all of them until September 6th. So as soon as the new catalog goes live, I will be ordering all of those. So Tricia says these are on her pre-order. I know, right? They are beautiful. I don't want to lose those. Okay. You can also join my team. You can become a business builder or a discount shopper. I will never push you to do anything more than you want to do with this. And most of my team are discount shoppers. I'm just going to tell you, like, you would be in really good company if that's what you're looking for. If you're looking to build a business, I can certainly provide you with the tools to do that. Now, if you join between now and September 6th, you can actually fill up your kit with the brand new catalog stuff. So you can order stuff from the mini catalog to put in your kit. You get to choose $125 worth of product. You only pay $99. There's no shipping on that. You get to be part of my amazing team. Sharon says, Kelly's team is amazing. You get to be part of my amazing team, and there is so much more to this than watching me on Sunday nights. I guarantee you there is a lot. Sheila says, I did that. Yes, Sheila did. She just joined my team. I'm so happy to have her. Somebody just said they wanted me to show the deckled circle dies. Look at these monstrous dies. These are so fun. I love it. Yeah, if you're a stamper and you are not getting a discount on your Stampin' Up! Product, you need to join my team. It's a no-brainer. $125, anything you want. You pay $99 and get free shipping. There's tax on that, whatever your local tax is. But join my team, try it out. There's no strings attached. You'll love being part of something way bigger. What happens here is just a tiny little fraction of what actually happens in my stamping world. So being part of my team is really fun. And you get to pre-order. You don't have to worry about back orders when all these products go live to the public and they sell out because we didn't realize how popular this was going to be or that was. You get first chance at it. So super, super fun. All right. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. You don't want to miss anything I have coming out. You guys, I have a blog hop with the Totally Technique Design team on Friday, August 25th. we are featuring the floating elements technique. And I'm going to give you guys a little sneak peek. I used the Bag of Bones bundle. Oh my gosh, 31 different dies in here. Super, super fun for Halloween. And I made a floating element technique card out of this. That will be on my blog on Friday afternoon. So Friday, August 25th, 3 p.m. Central Time is when that blog hop goes live. Blog hop is you go to my blog, www.AStampAbove.com, and you look at everything that I posted, watch my video. There'll be a video tutorial, and then there's going to be little thumbnail pictures where it says join the hop. You click on one of those pictures, it'll take you to the next person's blog where you can see what they made. You go down the page, click on the next one, it'll take you, so it's hopping from blog to blog to blog. Everybody is making floating element technique cards. Super, super fun. Connie says, stop making me want to buy more products. It's my job, Connie. I'm not going to stop. Sorry. Sorry, not sorry. So, blog hop on Friday. Also, I made another card with the Bag of Bones bundle. And that card is part of a tutorial that I belong to. If you place an order with me, I send you a tutorial that has 13 card ideas. Sometimes we pick a bundle and work with that, so you get 13 ideas with one bundle. And for the month of September, our tutorial is going to use any product or any bundle out of the new mini catalog. So you're going to have 13 projects with possibly 13 different bundles. I'm sure some of us will cross over and use the same one. We didn't have to pick one or anything. But that is my gift to you. I send it in a PDF file. Each one has a... Mary Lynn says Kelly is the queen of enablers. Yeah. I send you a PDF file with all of these ideas. Each one has the dimensions, all of the ingredients listed so you know what colors and what the tools are called. Also video tutorials for each one of those. So when you place an order with me, I send that to you as a thank you each month. Please make sure that the email address that you're using on your Stampin' Up! Online account is the email address that you normally use, because that's where that gift gets sent to. If you're using an old email address in your Stampin' Up! Online account, start a new one with your new email address. You can go into the online store, click on your name, and you can edit your information. If that's too hard for you, just start a new account so that the email associated with your online account is really the one where you get emails, because you don't want to miss stuff. It's pretty fun to get these gifts. They're pretty amazing. And Luba says she used my $1 million stamp set this weekend and made lots of birthday cards. Yay, Luba! I talked to Priscilla, who's on my team, a little earlier today. She lives out in LA, and she said amongst the hurricane weather that they're getting, they also had an earthquake today. And I'm assuming it wasn't too bad because she didn't say anything more than that. So I don't know if Priscilla's on here tonight or not, but yeah, so they got that going on too. Good grief. 5.1, that's not that little, is it? That's not little, is it? I don't think so. So, yeah, I missed Diana's comment, but I'm assuming that she's dealing with storm stuff. Yeah, we have prayers coming everybody's way that everything is okay. So, right? No, we felt it. Okay, so they did feel the earthquake. Prayers going out to Hawaii also for the fires that have devastated that island. Maui is one of my favorite islands. We went there with the Stampin' Up! Incentive trip, and gosh, I feel so bad for everybody. So also sending good thoughts and prayers for those people also. Okay, thumbs up. Share my video. Someplace on your screen you can click on that share button. Share it to Facebook. Share it to your profile. Share it to wherever you can share it to. I really appreciate that. There are 3 ways to win prizes from me, and one of the ways is by sharing this video. So whether you share the post out on Facebook, whether you share the video here, just share. Any kind of sharing. Sharing is caring. I love sharing. So, Just looking around here. I told you about my ordering special. I got to keep that together with that. I'm going to award prizes. We have 4 prizes today. 4 prizes. What did that just say? Hang on, I'm reading. Oh, I missed it. Variety of decal with circle sizes. Forecast Kelly's specialized upcoming videos. There are 3 ways to win. The first way is to comment. Whether you're commenting here, commenting on my post out on Facebook, just make a comment. Everybody gets entered to win a door prize. I have the pastel adhesive backed sequins here. These are so, so, so pretty. We're going to be using them on a card we're making tonight. For my last live, I have Diane Regiset of Marquette, Michigan. Diane, you are the big winner. I will be dropping these in. I have your address. I will drop these in the mail to you. Hopefully I'll get them out tonight because I have to get up really early in the morning to catch my flight. So I'm hoping to have all this stuff done tonight. Next up, that was for commenting. For sharing my videos, I have a brand new chamois and a stamp case to put it in. Now, I just heard from one of my customers about the stamp and scrub. That's a little hairy thing that we clean stamps with. We have 2 different ways. You guys can pop that insert out. There's 2 inserts in a stamp and scrub. You can pop those out and rinse them under cold water, warm water. I take it and I squirt some liquid soap on it and I just rub it around under the water and then, just keep rinsing it until the water runs clean. Do the same thing with this. I don't put soap in here, but I just hold it under the water and continue to squeeze it out until it runs clear. This will get filthy. This is our Stampin' Chamois, and this is a new one. This is not new. I know it looks disgusting, but when I wash this, it'll literally squeeze out with clean water, so it just stains it. I love this thing for cleaning stamps. This, for sharing, is going out to Judy Cruth of Crowley, Louisiana. You have a new chamois and a case to put it in coming your way. So, congratulations. Thank you guys all for the shares and the comments. The last way to win prizes from me is by placing an order. I happen to have a Hello Kiwi stamp set, and I drew names from all my orders. And Gail Krings of Coloma, Wisconsin, you have this adorable new stamp set coming your way. I am super excited to be sharing these prizes. So I'm going to set this over here so I don't lose track of it because we're about to get messy. Yes, we are. Nothing too extreme, but we are going to make a mess. How about that? So you guys remember when I had to get a new lid for my bottle because I have all my stickers on it and I don't want to give up the stickers, so I just got a lid and gave the old lid to Val on the new bottle. I think that's how that worked. It lost its seal again. Listen. Do you hear that? That annoying... I don't know what I'm going to do. Maybe I have to get a different kind of bottle. This is a TAL, T-A-L. Those are supposed to be good quality. And can I just tell you guys another little story? Are we eligible for orders if we are super shoppers? Shelby, I think you mean that you're one of my team members and you're a discount shopper. And no, you're not, because I only look at the orders that come into my online store that are ordered from me. So I'm glad you're asking, and I'm glad I could clarify that. So I lost my ring, this ring, which I have now found. So up until 2 minutes before I went live, I realized earlier, like about a half an hour ago, where's my ring? I remember saying to myself someplace, and I don't know where, I said, you're getting very sloppy with this ring, Kelly, and this is going to cost you. And I did whatever it was. Oh, I put it in a zipper pouch that it doesn't belong in anyways. Even saying to myself, you're getting very sloppy with this ring. I bought this ring in Greece, and it is a blue topaz, and it has some little diamonds on it. I usually like to get a nice piece of jewelry when I go someplace fancy like Greece, right? And this is probably the nicest piece of jewelry I've ever bought in my life. So I was in a full-blown panic because I realized I didn't have my ring. Where's my ring? I'm thinking, I'm searching. I went through everything. I have a little jewelry pouch. It wasn't in there. I looked through my luggage from when we went someplace last time, and I'm looking everywhere, and I'm thinking, I haven't worn that. I looked through my camera. I'm looking at pictures. Am I wearing my ring? Well, of course there's no pictures of me, first of all, because I always take the pictures. Secondly, even if there are pictures of me, it's usually a selfie, and I'm using this hand, so it's never in a picture. Panic, panic. I went outside and I sat down by Steve, and I remembered saying this when I did this: you're getting very sloppy with that ring. Like a warning to myself. So I just ran outside. It was 5 to 7. I went outside and Steve's like, what are you doing? I just looked at my watch. Aren't you supposed to be live? I'm like, I got 5 minutes. I have a question. This is dead serious. I sat down next to him on his brand new bow case. I wasn't sure if I should sit on it, but he didn't yell at me, so I was careful. And I said, listen, you know that blue clear stone ring that I have? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, have you seen it any place? And I thought he was going to yell at me because I do this kind of thing all the time where I'm like, I can't find it. Have you seen this? And he's like, oh my gosh, you lose everything. I don't, but. And he said, no, I haven't seen it. Because I thought maybe I left it in the camper. He's like, no, I haven't seen it. And I go, you know, I said to myself, you're getting really sloppy with this ring. I know I put it in something, but I can't remember what. And as I was sitting there, I went, oh, I think I know where it is. I ran upstairs. I have this little pouch that I travel with that I put some stuff in. And it was in there with the other stuff. So I found it. I think I would have been kind of a mess for this whole night if I hadn't found my grease ring. So just had to share that with you. I know it's kind of ridiculous, but it's real life. That's Kelly's life, right? Okay, I think I have covered all the things. I have to tell you one more thing. Can I tell you one more thing? Are you guys up for one more thing? What time is it? I've only been talking for 10 minutes. This morning, Steve comes home. I was in the middle of a big problem. I messed up something on my blog, and it was messing up all my other blog posts, and it's a long story, so I won't get into that. But I was like, kind of like frantic, like, oh my gosh, I have to fix this, da-da-da. And Steve hollers up the stairs. He's like, I got you breakfast. He went someplace. He went to the gym. I've got you breakfast. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so hungry. I said, okay, I'll be down in a minute. A little while later, he says, don't let it get cold. And I'm like, I'm in the middle of something. I can't come down right now. I wasn't quite that snappy, but he knew. And so I went downstairs. He was driving home from the gym, and he went by this little cafe place, had a big sign outside that said, biscuits and gravy on special today and homemade lemon bars. He turned around and went back because he knows I love biscuits and gravy. He got me an order of biscuits and gravy. He brought home a lemon bar for each of us, and he got this big hunk of homemade carrot cake. Isn't that sweet? And when I got up this morning, I was going to go downstairs and eat right away, but then I came in and checked my computer, and that's where I found the crazy what I did wrong, and it was messing everything up. And I was like like I said, I was in a panic because I thought I really messed up all my blog posts, and it was going to take me forever, and it's confusing, and I just needed to stay focused on that so I could get all the pieces put back together. But I did have biscuits and gravy, and I know, Debbie, right? How sweet was that? So today when I was doing laundry, I usually take his laundry out and throw it in a basket and shove it in the kitchen. I folded it for him, and he appreciated that too. All right, I think we're ready to stamp. We've caught up on Kelly's life, right? Yeah, I think we're ready to stamp. Let's turn the camera around. I'm going to put my announcements back up here so I don't lose them, because I kind of like to look back at what I've told you, because, you know, memory's not so good. Luba said it's something her late husband would do, right? And Kathy says she almost lost her diamond ring, and it was a little big. Did some weeding. Much later, I noticed it was gone. Long story short, I found it in the bottom of a big, you must have searched and searched and searched, right, Kathy? I can remember my dad. My dad had false teeth, and he was up on a ladder doing something like cleaning the eaves troughs or something above a flower garden with like potting soil in it. So, you know, it's black and got some little white specks in it. And he hit his tooth and it fell out. And it fell into that dirt, and we searched for a long time. He finally found it. That's maybe too much information, but those things happen. His tooth was probably as expensive as the ring too. Probably not, but you know, teeth are expensive. Hang tight. We're gonna flip this camera around. I'm gonna show you my wonderful present that Val gave me. She was so proud of it too. She knows that I'm going away to Las Vegas. So, super cute. Here it is, you guys. I found it in my pocket right before I came on, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to share my little present. While I was there, she knows I'm leaving, and that makes her kind of sad. She's not feeling the greatest since yesterday. She's kind of running a fever and kind of just down and out a little bit. She seemed better today. But she walked up to the tree and she ripped a piece of bark off and she pulled one strand of grass and she gave it to me like it was the biggest gift ever. She goes, Granny, I want you to have this. So here it is. We're going to leave it right there. Precious gifts from babies, right? Oh my goodness. Okay. For those of you that might have come on late, please give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to click on that share button and subscribe to my YouTube channel. We have a catalog kickoff party going live starting the first week in September. Dina Barb and I will be working on this while we're in Vegas. This is a working trip for us. Not to say there won't be some shenanigans, because there will. We're not going to lie. But brand new mini catalog goes live on September 6th. We are going to start our catalog kickoff on the 6th. I think we're doing a meet and greet the evening of the 5th, which is a live video on Facebook. So if you want to join this catalog kickoff, it's $15. It includes almost 2 weeks of new catalog inspiration. It's on a Facebook group. We have all kinds of fun little interactive things to do. We have live classes. There will be card challenges, ordering specials, 7 exclusive lives, mystery stamping. We've got free to anybody who is part of the Stamp Happy Academy, or if you're on our teams level 1 through 3, this is a free event for you. If you'd like to join, you're going to find this graphic on my blog. My blog address is right here. Just click on that graphic. It's going to open up a new screen where you can click to register however you would like to do that. This is so much fun, you guys. Like, it is totally worth it. There will be a make and take packet available coming pretty soon. We have to wait until the graphics are available on September 6th, kind of to be able to put out all the information for the make and take packets, what bundles we're going to use, what products we're including. But you get not only pre-cut cardstock for all the make and take cards, you also get some product included in your packet. Super, super fun. If you're a stamper, you get to stay at home and do this out of the comfort of your home. You can get some happy mail mailed to you. Lots of prizes, just a blast. So, new catalog kickoff. Earthen Textures online class. This is a fabulous online class. It is my newest online class. This is a pre-order. We will be releasing that on, I believe, on Friday. We should have it ready to roll. The PDF will be sent out. There's 3 ways to get it. You can get the whole enchilada with the bundle and embossing folder and all the paper and all the things. $114 includes tax and shipping. Option 2 includes the dots and the wavy trim, plus the pre-cut cardstock for 6 cards, PDF with video tutorials, all the things, $45. Or you can get the PDF only for $20. That will be available. When it's available, it will be emailed out for everybody that registered. Next, we have our Trucking Along class. The punch is back ordered until October. Whichever one you order, I send you everything now. If you get the option with the punch, I will send that when they become available. Fantastic online class. All of these classes are on my blog. Just click in the right-hand corner or in the right-hand column, click on online classes. Hey, Chuck class. This is, let's see, I have this going out for 8/27. Oh, good. I thought I was running behind on this, but I'm not. I've been panicking. This comes with all of the items shown here. You can order it with or without the bundle. If you already have it, that's great. $55 for the kit, $60 add-on for the bundle. Fabulous class. Add-on Gorgeously Made bundle. This is the Gorgeously Made class. I have just a couple of these left. If you are interested, let me know. Stamp Happy Academy website, one of the best websites for stampers in the world. Basic membership $19.95, premium membership $34.95. You guys know that includes the live classes, 4 online classes added every month, 3 more additional live classes added to the premium membership. And Timeless Arrangements kit class. I only have a couple of these left. Make sure you check out those online classes. Okay. Whew. I am so excited to be sharing this fabulous card with you. This is called the Pop Out Bendy card. So some of you might remember. Oh, you know what? I have one more thing. Hang on. This is really fun. I'm going to pull this up and I am going to grab this. So you guys know that I did a challenge while I was gone. And that's the, hang on, I'm trying to get these cards out of here. That's the video that I had so much trouble with. Do you remember the screaming or the flying seagull cards that I made with you guys? Super, super fun. Well, I put out a challenge while I was camping for you guys to make one of these and share it with me, and then I would enter you in a drawing to win fabulous prizes. Remember this? Super duper cute. Hang on, I gotta put this back together the way it belongs. There we go. We also had this one. You guys remember this? And it goes right back in here. Goes flat right in an envelope. Here's the envelope to go with that one. And here comes the last one that I made. I don't know what happened to my envelope for this one, but it's here someplace. And again, just some fabulous, fabulous cards. Well, that's this one right here. There it is. It was laying right there in front of me. So I wanted to show you all of the entries. And so I pulled this up. This is my Facebook group. I pulled all the cards up that were submitted for this challenge. So I just want to make sure I'm in. Yep, I'm in the screen. Okay. Here's one from Kathy Shaning. Here's one from Joyce Myers. Are you guys getting a glare or anything on this? Yeah, let me do that. I'll do it this way. Beautiful, beautiful cards. Julie Grassel. Denise Bonneville. This is that Bag of Bones bundle coming out. Here comes Melvina. Beautiful, beautiful. That online open horse sleigh paper. Dee Dee Tibke. Aren't these so, so pretty? You can find all of these on my Facebook business page. Beautiful, beautiful card. I love this paper. Suzanne Scott. Melanie Foy. She had a little help from her cute cat. Beautiful. Rhonda McGuire. I love this paper. Here's Linda Keister. Beautiful. That online one horse open sleigh paper. Again, look at how pretty this is, you guys. Good grief. The talent. Look at that. This was from Marie Payne. This was Kathy Kessner. This one is Marie Payne. Isn't that so pretty with those daisies? Jean Drawn. So, so pretty. Let me see. Drawn, I think. And here is Nancy Mall. Isn't that pretty? And Melinda. Absolutely gorgeous ideas. Now, all of these are on my business page on Facebook. Oh, wait, I thought that was it. Here's another one. Look at how fun that is. Look what she did on the back. She put her 2 papers in there, which is a great idea. This was from Susan Wormley. Oh, and here's Linda Miller. So pretty. Love all of these. And Bonnie Schinkel. So pretty with that Hello Irresistible paper. All right. So I put all of these people into a drawing, and I wanted to show you guys where you can find this. This is my business page. I share all kinds of stuff on here, but here it is, A Stamp Above - Your Creative Coach. And all you do is put that name right in here. You type that in that little search engine, it's going to take you right to my page, okay? So let me pull this back up. There we go. I wanted to tell you our winner for tonight. I put everybody's name into a drawing. remember I was going to give away the In Color Jewels, the Bird's Eye View, which is the stamps that I used on these 2 cards, and also a whole pack here of this beautiful Designer Series paper. Our winner was Nancy Mall. Nancy, you have some happy mail coming your way. I couldn't be more excited for you. If you could please email me your address. My email address is kelly@AStampAbove.com, and I will get that out in the mail to you as soon as I get your address. So congratulations. Woohoo! Nancy Mall, M-O-L, you are the big winner of my challenge. Now, I have to tell you guys, I have another challenge coming up while I'm away. I have a layout challenge, and it is not a fun fold. It's a layout. It's a really cool layout. It's very simple. That will be posted on August 27th because I still will not be back from Vegas. So I've got that live, not live, all ready to go on the 27th. And I've already uploaded it to YouTube and made sure that it works. So lesson learned there, right? Okay, now for our card tonight. We've got the Earth and Elegance and the Bright and Beautiful. We are going to be combining this particular pattern with this beautiful pack of Designer Series paper. Now, if you guys remember, for my birthday, I have Mary Stroman made me some cards and gave me all the instructions, cut up the layers so that I could actually just walk in and do a class with them. And she thought, what do I give Kelly for her birthday? Mary's on my team. And this was like one of the best gifts ever because this really came in handy for me. I have had so much on my plate this week that being able to pick out her directions and cut my designer paper, she already cut all of the other paper for me, and be able to do this class for you tonight, simply priceless. So we are going to be using the Friendship Royalty stamp set along with the Nested Essentials dies. Mary designed this card. I showed you the card that I got when I got it, so you're gonna remember this. It's a really fun fold. Moody Mauve, Bubble Bath, and Versamark ink. We've also got white embossing powder here with our Embossing Additions toolkit. And this toolkit has the reverse tweezers with ceramic tips on them, an embossing buddy, and a brush to brush away any strands of embossing powder. So let me just set this over here. I've got my stamps, and we're going to be using the pastel adhesive sequins. These are the ones that I gave away in the drawing tonight. And also some rhinestone basic jewels. So let me set those over here. I'm gonna get out all my bits and pieces here. Okay, so this is a pop-out bendy card, and there's a lot of pieces. I don't want you to let this intimidate you. There's a lot of pieces here, but it's not a big deal. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do our stamping. So Mary die cut all of these for me. You guys, I am the luckiest person in the world to have somebody do this for me. Like, I can't even tell you how very happy this made me. And I knew that I would hold on to this until I was in a pinch. And that pinch came as I'm trying to get out of town to go to Las Vegas. So again, very, very grateful to this. And remember that I tried to give Anne, I just see your name on here. I tried to give Anne D'Acquisto all the credit for it. And then I felt like a fool. That happens, right? Things like that happen. Mary and Anne were both very gracious. Okay, I am going to take that embossing buddy. This is great to get all the oils and everything off the paper so that when you stamp on it, the embossing powder will only stick to the Versamark ink. So I'm going to take the smaller crown from the Friendship Royalty stamp set. By the way, you guys know, if anybody's new, this is my $1 million stamp set. When I hit $1 million in sales with Stampin' Up, I got to design a stamp set, and this is my stamp set. It has my name on here, Million Sales Achiever Kelly Acheson. And I do have these. People asked me if I would autograph them, so I do have autographs for these stamp sets. in that online class on my blog, that tab, if you click on there, you can go and you can order an autographed stamp set. You can order the kit that goes with it, whatever your little heart desires. But this is my $1 million stamp set. So I'm going to take the smaller of the two crowns and I am going to stamp on this scrap of Moody Mauve. Always close up your Versamark ink before you get the powder out. It's a very dangerous thing. And I'm going to pour my powder on here, see how well I did. Oh yeah, that looks really good. I like to give it a couple little flicks. Now the nice part about this tray, this all comes with the Embossing Editions Toolkit. I can never remember what this thing is called. I have to look at the label all the time. You pop it right back in there. You can screw this back on here. This is great for little beads too, if you're a beader and a stamper. And this little brush can brush away. Oh, look, I see that I didn't do a very good job there. Hang on, that's not gonna look very nice. She's gonna do it all over again. Okay, that looks better. That looks way better. Sorry, guys. I'm kind of pretty particular about that. I want to get the best image possible. Okay, I'm going to screw this back on here. I'll put this all back together, set this in here, and my little brush that I didn't need this time, which was really nice. Here comes our heat tool. And I've got those reverse tweezers. You know, these heat tools are super, whoops. How about if I open them up? Super hot. I can't remember the temperature, but like something that like 600 degrees. You don't ever want to leave these heat tools plugged in, because if you have a cat or a small child that can grab the cord and pull it down on the ground, it has a switch on it, but it can get turned on and it will literally burn your house down. I know somebody that had started their carpet on fire. So don't leave these plugged in. There we go. We have this all embossed. And we're gonna do just a tiny bit of fussy cutting, tiny enough to cut this whole thing out. It would have been awesome if there would have been dies to go with this, but there aren't. And before we had dies, we fussy cut everything. Now, fussy cutting isn't for everybody, right? But I don't mind fussy cutting once in a while. It's almost kind of, some people find it very therapeutic. You can get as detailed as you want on here about going around all the lumps, or you can just cut out the whole thing in kind of a moon shape. Completely up to you. I like to leave a little space around my image, because if you try to cut up too close and you get too close or too far away or whatever, it looks kind of not that great. There we go. I did pretty good, right? Look at that. Okay, so now we're going to get on with our stamping. Some more stamping, I should say. We are going to stamp our sentiment, and I'm going to make this a birthday card just like Mary did. I am going to only ink up to the birthday. See that? To the birthday. We're going to keep our fingers crossed that I don't mess this up. We're going to put that right in here. This is going to be close, but these are already cut out. Mary cut them out for me. Bless her heart. Ooh, that turned out really nice. So this is, I think it's the second from the smallest polygon. Believe me, I did not know what that was called, but Barb told me. She knows everything. You guys kind of get that Barb's like the chaos coordinator in my little group. She is. She knows it too. She knows. We're very grateful for her. We just posted a meme the other day between the three of us, and it had a little chihuahua sitting next to its cute little suitcase. It had its little vacation hat on, looking like it was going on a tropical vacation, saying something about my friend who makes all the plans, me, show up at the airport. Yep, that's how this whole thing goes. And I shared it with Barb and Dean. I said, Thanks, Barb. There we go. I just did the queen. Whoops, look at that. Baby wipes to the rescue. Get those fingers cleaned off. Oh, did you guys notice my nails? Yeah, I have just a little bit of glitter. These are my sexy, well, maybe not sexy is not a good word, going to Vegas without my husband, but don't worry, there's nothing to worry about. Yeah, these are my fancy party in Las Vegas nails. I don't know how much party we'll be doing. I know I won't be shopping at the Coach store, if y'all remember that whole disgusting story. Okay. If you don't remember that story, I don't want to rehash it. It just brings back a lot of bad memories. Now we're going to take this little, like, I want to call this like a little firecracker. Okay. Oh, I'm looking through comments. We're going to stamp a bunch of these on this layer, and this is just going to add some major pizzazz to the white space. I'm kind of moving them around a little bit. That looks adorable. So we've got 6. Hang on, let me get this picked up. Isn't that pretty, you guys? I think that's really pretty. I just feel like my light isn't right tonight. I'm getting a lot of shadows. I'm not quite sure why. And then on this back one, we're just going to put some more of these. This is Bubble Bath. This was Moody Mauve. I want to make sure that these are kind of random back here, not really uniform. So you might see some that are a little closer together, some are just a little bit further apart. That looks really good. What do you guys think? That looks pretty good, right? Yeah. Okay. The next thing we do, I think we're ready. I think we're ready to put this together, you guys. I'm so excited. We might stamp on the envelope. We'll see what's going to happen there. So let me get these put away. Set those out of the way. Oh, I got to put that back with my little element thing. All right, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to set these over to the side. We're going to come in with these 2 pieces. So let me give you all of the dimensions here. And these dimensions will be shown on my blog. Below this video is going to be a link to this exact blog post. So you can go there and see still photos. You can watch a replay. You can always find the replay on my blog. And there'll be a list of the products that I use to make all of these cards with the dimensions. Did I say that? We're going to pull out our paper trimmer. And we need 2 pieces of the Bright and Beautiful 6x6 Designer Series paper. These pieces are 4.5 by 5. We're going to score these at 1/2 inch on each end. I want to make sure that, yep. So 4.5 by 5, score at 1/2 inch on this side. Remember, you don't want to push as hard when you're dealing with Designer Series paper as you do with cardstock, because you can actually kind of rip it a little bit. So this side and this side, this is the 4.5 inch side, this is the 5 inch. We're going to do the same thing on the second piece, same size. I looked away for a second and forgot how far I had turned it. Okay, so this is what we have here. Got this and this. And I'm going to use my bone folder and use my bone folder. There we go. Okay, here's both of these pieces. Now, what we have to do with this, where'd those dies go? Right here. Is we are going to take, now we use the second from the smallest for these polygons. Okay, so second from the smallest. Now we're gonna go with the next biggest polygon, and we're gonna have to cut this out of the middle of this layer. And you wanna make, just center it. You can measure it and do all that. I kind of like to just play it. I just kind of look at it and can judge where it needs to go. Sometimes I'm not that successful, but most of the time I can handle this. So I'm gonna put this on my embossing machine and I'm gonna set this right in the middle. Looks good, looks straight up here. I've got some temporary tape. You definitely wanna use that. Washi tape works good for this. Even a Post-it note where you put the sticky across that side will work good. I'm going to run this through. And you want to gently pull this off. Sometimes doing this on designer paper is a little different than cardstock, so make sure you're gentle with it. Look at that, yay! Okay, now, these two pieces right here, we're not using, but you can bet your patootie I'm not throwing those away. Because I'm not. Okay, let's get this one in here. I'm gonna do the same thing with this one. And just want to get this on here. Oops, I keep wiggling it around. Can't get a hold of it. Here we go. And we're gonna again tape this down so we don't run into any moving issues. I'd hate to waste this piece, right? Oh, and by the way, as I was cutting this out, I cut this particular layer wrong on the first piece. And you know what I thought to myself? I thought, yep, Kelly, this is why I buy 2 packs of designer paper, because number one, I don't hoard it then because I know I have enough to do just about anything I want. But secondly, my first pack of paper, I ran out of this pattern and I would have had to change this card, which would have made me sad because it is perfectly beautiful, just the way it is. So if I hadn't had 2 packs of designer paper, I would have been a little disgusted with myself, not gonna lie. Okay, so here's these 2 pieces. For anybody coming in late, we're making a pop-out bendy card. You're gonna love it. There's a lot of layers on here, but it's not hard. I can see that. These 2 we're not using, so I'm just gonna keep them for something else. I'm not gonna get rid of them because they're really pretty. All right, so here comes our card. Here's what we're gonna do. We have 4 pieces of Moody Mauve. All of these are 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. So, you know, like the size of a card that will fit in the envelope. And then I cut all of these pieces. This is that Earth and Elegance, this pattern right here of the Earth and Elegance. I needed 8 of these. And these are 2 by 5 3/8. And we're just gonna go ahead. I should have really glued some of these together beforehand. Oh, look at, there's my little pumpkin. She's so cute. That was actually a bear hunting, which we're gonna be doing pretty soon. Okay. I found my, I was in a video that was pre-recorded, so you guys don't even know I lost this pin. This is an upholstery pin, and I just use it every once in a while. My glue needs to have a little encouragement to come out. It's a really nice way to put it, right? There we go. Okay, so all of these pieces, by the way, are scored down the middle. So they are scored at 2 1/8 inches because this is 4 1/4, half would be 2 1/8. And so I can see that score line. Maybe you guys can't see that, but now we're going to add all of these pieces. Now, if you're using paper that has a definite pattern, like hearts right side up or whatever, flowers, you want to be mindful of how you're putting this on here. With a random pattern like this, you don't have to worry about it too much. And you guys saw what I did, right? Yeah. I just got glue all over this, but we'll fix that. Don't worry. There's a way to fix just about everything. How's everybody doing? I'm just sitting here making my card, talking to you, but you know, nobody's answering. I gotta look at my comments. Here we go with this one. This just gives you a very small border around this. So my flight doesn't leave till 8 o'clock, which is really nice, but I do have to be up at probably about 5, which you know is really rough for me. I'm not an early morning person. Unless I fly, unless I'm going on a vacation or hunting, then I'll get up early. Steve's new boat worked good. The steering's a little stiff. There's the seam on the cover is coming apart, so we've already called them to get that taken care of with a warranty. But that outrageously expensive pole to be able to pull the tuber in the knee borders or skiers, it was pretty nice, I'm not gonna lie. It just made me mad that it was so expensive. Okay, here we go. We only have 2, that's 1, 2, 3. Here we go. Last 2, you guys. So that worked out really good. We couldn't catch any fish. The guys and Haley or Molly went out fishing several times and nothing was biting. It was almost just the water was too warm. We did go swimming. That was nice because the water was nice and warm. My Uncle Pete and Aunt Janet took Molly out knee boarding one day, and that was awesome. So we got to do that. My aunt and uncles Sandy and Paul, they came down camping. He was sick with a stomach bug too. That's what I had, was a stomach bug. But he also got sick with a stomach bug. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take all of these and we're gonna fold them inward. Okay, so I'm going to burnish these edges. And again, hello, Joe. Thanks for the share and the like, Linda. Appreciate it. Here we go. And, oh, I got to get that glue off of one of these. Here, I feel it right here. This is a gum eraser. We used to sell these, but we don't anymore. So, sorry. But it's nice to take glue off. Once your glue is dried, you can just use this silly little thing. I do have a sticky kit, you guys, that has a ton of adhesives in it. If you're interested in that, let me know. I can send you the details. It's kind of expensive, but you get all the adhesives. And you get a gum eraser and a sand eraser for taking ink smudges off. Okay, so here we go. Now, what we're gonna do is, let me read the directions that Mary has here for me. Okay, I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna glue all our pieces together. So these glue together just like this, you guys. Let's get this out of the way. Just like that, and then like this, and then like this. So when you get done, you end up with this. Okay, so that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna glue these together. This is kind of a crazy card, but it's crazy cool. And again, if you're using definite patterns, please watch to make sure that you're getting those lined up the right way. Last thing you want to do is put one of these cards together and have your flowers upside down on one panel, right? Because that would stink. Okay. There's another one. Lined up. Make sure you keep these lined up nicely so that they'll all go together the way they're supposed to. This is the first time I've ever made one of these kind of cards. We'll see. We'll see how I do, Mary. Okay, this is the last one. I'm just dropping it right in there. Oh my gosh, that was really quite easy, you guys. And again, just try to make sure that these are all in here the right way. They're straight. Look at that. Okay, so now this is what we have to do. We are going to do this next. These pieces right here. Oh, I want to make sure I know what I'm doing here. Hang on. Oh, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter, people. We're going to take and we're going to add glue to this side. And we're just going to center this. Like this. Okay, I only put glue on one side, you guys, because I was a little gun shy. I don't want to get ahead of myself here. That looks pretty centered, right? You're only putting glue on this tab. And I'm not putting much glue on it either. I know I keep scribbling back and forth, but please know that that is a very, very tiny amount of glue. And I need... What did I do with that baby wipe? Did I throw it away? I don't know where I put it. Oh, I put it back in there. Okay. Got a little bit of glue on my hands. Get that glue off because it's frustrating. Everything sticks to you. It's not cool. Okay, so we got that done. We're gonna do, this is the bendy part. Can you see that? How fun that is? That's all you do. It was pretty simple, right? Here goes the next one. And we're gonna put glue right here. I'm only gonna do it on one side again because I just feel comfortable that way. I don't wanna get too much happening here at once that I can't recover from if I mess it up, right? Okay, that looks pretty straight. Oh, it's a little crooked. Okay, then we're gonna do this. And fold that under, push it down flat. I love it when you can like push these things down flat. So here's our two bendies, right? That's pretty easy, right? Next, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take these two pieces. Now these two pieces are one by 2.5, and they're scored at 1/2 inch from this end and 1/2 inch from this end. So we're gonna do that, okay? We're gonna do that on both of these. And then we're gonna take this piece, hang on a second. Okay. We are going to take this piece and we're going to use glue dots. You don't want to use glue, but we're going to use glue dots. I think I read that in there. I'm not reading it right now, but that's because I'm just kind of not paying close attention. Mary's going, good grief, Kelly. Pay attention. We're going to take and we're going to put glue dots right here. I'm going to put a glue dot there. Now, I like glue dots because they're super strong. Could you use glue? Meh, probably. But I know that these are going to stick. And just in the middle, you don't want to put it all over because this needs to be bendy. If I'm reading this right, that's what I'm thinking. Okay, so we are going to take this and we're going to put it right in the middle. Do I want to do this right now? Yeah, I think I can. We'll see. We're gonna learn some things. Okay, so here's our little mechanism that's folded over, and now we're going to put some glue dots on there. And it might seem kind of putsy with glue dots, you know, because it's a lot easier to just throw glue on here. You can do whatever you want, but if we've come this far on this card, I want it to hang in there and not, you know, come apart. That would be really disappointing. Oh, I got a whole bunch of glue dots here, you guys. I didn't mean to do that. Here's one. And here's another one. Okay, so I got 2 on each one, except for that one that got crazy. Okay, we're gonna put this right in the middle. So hold these back. You're pushing them down. And we're just gonna line this up so that it's centered in here. Oh my good Lord, this is gonna work. Ah, look at it. This is so exciting. See how that pushes in there? Can you see that? Let me get some more light in there. Yeah, I hope you can see down in there. Okay, so we're gonna do the same thing with the other one. Where did it go? Here it is. And I'm gonna take, this is the panel that you can write on. And again, I'm just going to center that, just like that. And we're going to pull this over and add the mini glue dots. I went online last night. Hang on, I got a hair in there. I went online last night to look at, maybe it was this morning. It seems like a lifetime ago. To see if I could look at a live cam, like a beach cam in Cabo San Lucas, because that hurricane was supposed to be coming right through there, and I'm kind of watching that because it could cause flash flooding in the Vegas area, which could mean me and Dina get stuck in Chicago tomorrow. Now make sure you've got this right, well, this doesn't have a right setup, but if you put any writing on here, make sure you have it right set up before you put it in here. And there really wasn't anything going on in Cabo. Like it wasn't even raining there really. So I was kind of surprised by that because I expected it to be like full on storm there, but it really wasn't. Look, you guys, isn't that fun? You guys can do this, right? You can do it. Okay, hang on a second. Here's my crown. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm just gonna take my bone folder. I'm gonna give it a little curve like your, look at how cute that is. Just like the crown on my head. Now you have to make sure that this is gonna all stay inside your card. Okay, you don't want it going up here because it won't fit in an envelope. So we have to be mindful of that. And I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to, again, just stay with my glue dots. They've been working good for me. Oh, maybe I'm out. Oh, I think I am. Hang on. I should have some more here. Whoops, things are falling. Oh yeah, I have more. That was my heat tool that just fell on the floor. But don't worry, it fell on some other junk, so nothing happened to it. It didn't crash. I think it's on my computer bag. One time when I went on one of these trips, I forgot my charging cord for my Mac and I had to order one from Amazon. At least we had that, you know. I was so disgusted with myself. Okay, so we want to make sure that we don't get this too tall, right? And I want it centered. So, there we go. Do I have, oh, look, I got a mini glue dot under there, you guys. Don't put the mini glue dot down there in the middle. Take your pick tool to the rescue, people. I guess you only need one on each end of that crown. All right, now, what do you guys think of that? Isn't that fun? Sue asked if my heat tool's unplugged. Sue, it is not unplugged, but I told you guys to unplug yours, but that doesn't apply to me. No, it's not unplugged. I know. I'm so bad. Okay. Here we go with the embellishments. We are going to grab these pastel sequins. Mary put these on her card. I'm putting on my card. They're absolutely perfect. So I'm going to do, whoops, let's take the lid off or take your pick tool. I'm going to do this and we're going to embellish this front part. Now remember that back one, we're going to use that to write on. So we don't want to put a bunch of these on there, but we can put them on this one. So, so, so cute. Because when you have a tiara, you must have a lot of embellishments, right? Okay, here we go. Look at that. I think that some of these are peach and some of them are not. Some of them are pink, and I didn't really realize that. I thought they were just catching the light. So I'm going to pull the peach ones off, or that's going to bug me. Kind of like not finding my ring was going to make me crazy tonight. Like that really upset me because I remember warning myself, you are being very careless with this ring. This is going to cost you, and it almost did. And lesson learned, you guys. I will take the extra steps to put the ring where it belongs when it is not on my finger. Okay, so we have that happening, right? Look at how cute that is. Next, we've got this side. Oh, no. Next, we've got the crown. So let's pull out some beautiful rhinestones for our crown. And when you're making a card this fancy, we are going to bling it up like crazy, because why wouldn't you? You get a million rhinestones on a card. And we're going to put the rhinestones and all of these little things. I don't know if I like that one at the top. I'm going to take that one back off. Mary didn't put one there for a reason. She's an exceptional designer, I have to tell you guys. Like, oh, look. This one stayed with me. She's a really good card designer. As are my team members are amazing. Like, they make the most beautiful cards. It's one of my favorite things about having a team is sharing all of our ideas. I love to share with them, but I love the stuff that they share with me because it's always so, so pretty. Hang on, I dropped something. Oh, I dropped my glue lid. Okay, there's our beautiful card. What do you guys think? Love the bling. Shelby says, very nicely done, says Queen Esther. Love it. Isn't that so, so pretty? There is your pop out bendy card. Mary, you killed this one. Absolutely amazing. Now, I have one thing left. Let me put some of these things away. And that is my envelope, because you gotta make an envelope to go with this one, right? Here we go. I'm gonna do my standard envelope flap. I cut my designer series paper. This is part of the Earth and Elegance designer series paper pack. I cut this 2.5 by 6, and then I just like to trim around that flap. I thoroughly believe that we should be decorating our envelopes. Now, once in a while, I have to send out an envelope that isn't decorated, because if it comes down to time, if I don't have time to decorate an envelope, it's not gonna stop me from sending a card. That's what I'm trying to get across. Don't wait until everything is perfect before you send out that smile in the mail. But when you're making the cards, just make matching envelopes to go with them. And yeah, I love this. Here we go. That's our pop out bendy card. Absolutely amazing. Okay, you guys, I have another beauty for you, and it feeds kind of right into what we've used here. So hang tight. Let me get all of these things put back where they belong. By the way, this whole thing, which is called Embossing Editions Toolkit, this all comes together. All of these things come together. You get this in a whole pack. It's a really nice little toolkit. And of course, the white embossing powder is part of our basics embossing powder. And that comes with white, clear, and black, I think. You get 3 bottles. Okay, is it time for a drink? Margarita, perhaps? Just kidding. What are you guys drinking tonight? Oh my gosh, that's so good. I got my strawberry lemonade. I have a whole box of this stuff packed to take with me. Don't let me forget to show you mail too, because I have some fun mail to share with you. Put that over there. Next up, we are going to be using the Earth and Textures. Absolutely gorgeous bundle. Now, don't forget that I have an online class using this bundle. So here is another. I've given so many great samples and ideas for this particular bundle. There are 6 beautiful cards in here. They come with a whole bunch of product. Again, on my blog, right-hand column, look for online classes. And while I'm here, if you put in an order with me, you guys know I really appreciate your orders. I pay my bills with this, and now I have a windshield to buy. Not funny. Okay, this is my newest host code. You're going to use this code when you're checking out. When you check on your cart, there's a little place to put a host code. And you're going to type this in there, or you can copy and paste it off my blog and then click apply. You're only going to use this if your order is under $150. If your order is over $150, don't use the code. You're going to get some rewards from Stampin' Up. I definitely want you to have those rewards. But if your order is under $150, nobody gets any rewards. This is a way for me to order prizes and all kinds of giveaways. I give a lot of stuff away to my team. And sometimes it helps me restock my supplies. But most of the time I use it for prizes to give away to you guys. So I really appreciate when you use this host code. If you're in my online technique club, you should always be using this code unless your order is over $150. That's kind of a requirement of being in that club. Okay, so we have the Earth and Textures stamp set and dies. Love this entire suite. We've got the brushed metallic adhesive backed dots. I'm going to be using the new in color jute trim. Love this stuff. I love the new in colors. At first I wasn't too sure about them, but they're earthy tones. They're absolutely fabulous now with fall coming up. Love them. Here is our painted 3D embossing folder. We're going to use that. Honest to goodness, I found this on the floor. It was stuck in something when I had to move all my computer stuff out of the way because I thought I was getting a new window in here while we were camping. I did not yet. But this fell on the floor and I actually picked it up today and threw it in the garbage. We don't sell sponges anymore. But then I dug it back out of the garbage tonight because we're going to do a little sponging. And you can do that with a sponge dauber, a blender brush, whatever you might have available. But I thought, hey, this is my office garbage, so there's no gross food or anything in there. But I can use that sponge. All right, we got Diet Ginger Ale Water, Wine Spritzer. Nice, Deb. What else do we have? Diet Cherry Pepsi. Have a great time in Vegas. Thank you so much. Courtney says she used the set for her swap card at the last retreat. Yay! I love this one. A mojito, says Lynn. That's nice. I love that. Okay, let me pull out all the pieces here. Now, this card is one of the other cards that Mary sent me for my birthday gift. So it's really pretty too, you guys. We're going to start from the bottom up here. She die cut everything for me. She's amazing. This is our envelope. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to add this to our envelope flap. I've got a piece that is 2.5 by 6. This is the Earthen, where did that paper go? Earthen Elegance Designer Series paper. There's actually 2 greens in here. And I'm using the one that's on the back of this like basket patterns, but they're both kind of the same. Okay, so we have that on there. I love this set. Like, I love this style. I love these rich, deep colors. I'm especially fond of the patterns they've put in all of this paper. And the fact that when you stamp with the stamps, they look real. Like, they really look like they could be clay, little rough pottery, right? We have Pretty Peacock, 5.5 by 8.5. Mary scored it for me and folded it. Bless your heart. Then we are going to use a layer of this Designer Series paper. This is 5.25 by 4. Then we've got a piece of, that's not right, hang on. A piece of Pebbled Path. This is one of our new in colors. And this piece is 2.25 by 5.25. And then we took that same designer paper. We're going to use this side of it. And this one is 2 by 5.25. So we're going to glue all of these together before we do anything else. I don't want to start like putting this on my card base, because what if I have to trim off one of these ends? I tend to, yeah, see, this one needs to be trimmed off just a little bit. I tend to cut myself a little bit longer than it actually needs to be. Yep, and all we did there was take off this, whoops, where did that go? I threw it on the floor, tiny little sliver. And I was gonna show it to you, but it's gone. And then we have this one. So we'll put this on here. Just like to kind of make sure that I cut it right. Here we go. Ah, how rich is that? That is just so pretty, isn't it? Okay, so mine's a little bit long, and I will just trim this off from the back. Use that as a guide. You can get a perfectly, I just said a perfectly straight cut, but not if you cut it crooked, people. There we go. Okay, that's better. All right, now we can put this on our card. Again, all of these dimensions will be on my blog. Underneath the video when we're done, there's a description and it has a link to my blog. I do not have that blog post done yet, but I will be working on it. So just know that it might take a little bit of time before it works. Don't think there's something wrong with it. I need to get all these pictures taken and load up all the dimensions and the ingredient list, and then I will actually post it. Okay, so let's see what I lost here. I'm missing that big pot. Did anybody see where that went? I know it was in here earlier. Don't worry, Mary. You had it in here. Apparently Kelly can't hang on to anything. Oh, that's okay. We'll just have to make a new one. We are going to use take a drink. I'm looking through my notes. Smoky Slate. Mary wrote this whole thing up just like I do my online classes so that you can, it's the same exact way you would go through my online classes and take a class. So we're going to do this, okay? And we're going to take this piece, and I think we need to add a little bit of juice to this ink pad because it feels like it's a little dry. So we'll do that right now. Have you guys ever juiced up your ink pads? If you've not had to do that, I'm going to show you exactly how I do it. Well, there's not much left in here. I'm going to have to put this on an order. I just squeeze a little bit out. I scribble it back and forth both ways. Don't get it too juicy. I'm going to keep that out so I order some more. And then I take a plastic spoon and I just push it in. Because if you don't do that and you use it right away, it's going to give you blotches because there's places where the ink isn't and then places where the ink is. And then I have my handy dandy thing here. My spoon is clean. I put that back in my little tool cart so I can use it all over again. Okay, now we're going to take this one. Tammy wants to know if you can be her godmother. Tammy, back off of Mary. She's mine. We're going to put this saying right here, you are proof there is good in the world. And this particular die comes from those, hang on, I'll grab them again. Hang on, they're stuck. This die comes from the Nested Essentials. So whichever one will fit with your sentiment. This is the second from the smallest. I love the stitching on these, right? It's just so, so pretty. Next up, we're gonna have to die cut this and we're gonna emboss this layer. So hang on, where'd that folder go? Here it is. We're going to emboss this in this folder. We are going to die cut this big pot. The other thing we're going to do, we've got this and this and this. This little gray, this is Smoky Slate. We are going to take, and we're going to use this element. This is just a cool element that does embossing. So we're going to put this right on here and we're going to emboss it. So hang on, I think I'll just bring my machine right in here so you guys can see what I'm doing. A lot of times I have this stuff done ahead of time, but I didn't want to do that because I wanted to see you, I wanted you to see how it was going to work. Number one, and number two, I went over to see Val and Dawson before I was going to leave town. And that cut a little bit of my time away today. So, not gonna lie, that's pretty important stuff, right? I had to go see the babies. Val stripped down naked. Haley and Jared got a a hot tub, which is cool water. Somebody told me kids can't be in hot tubs, and I always know that there's always a notice, but I didn't really know why. Well, let me do a service announcement. Apparently, the reason why children can't be in hot tubs is because they can have a stroke from the heat of the water. Gosh, I didn't know that. So I'm really grateful. I got an email. I can't remember who sent it to me, but I'm very grateful that you contacted me. Because the water that we go in isn't hot. Their hot tub is not heated. Well, it is, but they keep it cool because they want to kind of use it for a little pool. The kids love it. Yeah, Debbie says, remember when you poke the holes, the little holes in your paper to get the stitching? I do. We had like all kinds of templates. Look at, there's that pot that I was looking for. I knew it was here. Okay, so I do remember poking holes. But anyways, I went over to see the grandbabies, and Val stripped down naked, jumped in that hot tub. She likes to chase the bubbles. Look at how pretty that is, you guys. That's stamped on. And Dawson just plays from the outside. He didn't really get in the hot tub, but I sat in it with my legs in it. So it was just nice. We visited for a little while, and then I came home, which was perfect. And then I panicked about my ring for about, I don't know, at least it was only like 30 minutes. Then I was fine. I found it. So in the scheme of things, I was pretty lucky, right? Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to take this. This is Pebbled Path. This was die cut from the Pebbled Path. It is a die that is in the dies. And I noticed that Mary cut her pot a little bit shorter. So I'm going to cut my pot a little bit shorter because she knows, this girl knows what she's doing with her designing. She's very, very good at it. And now you'll see that if you decide to do that, you can still see the pot in the handles, right? You can still see it poking through there. So all you do is just nip a little bit of it off. That was a little bit much. Let's see if I wrecked it, because I got kind of snappy there. Nope, that's fine. That'll work perfect. Okay, because we're gonna put a little bit of that baker's twine around here. So we need to worry. We don't need to worry about seeing little edges there or whatever. You can see that mine is a little kind of jaggedy. Don't worry about it. Don't let it bother you. Okay. We're gonna grab some of the in color jute trim, not twine, jute trim. And I'm gonna grab that Pebbled Path, and we are going to wrap that around our little jug. So now instead of a big pot, it's a little jug. Could be a moonshine jug. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really care for moonshine. We have, I just found out that our hillbilly, and I say that with total love and respect, our hillbilly that comes from North Carolina bear hunting with us is not coming this year. He's getting up there in age, but he hurt his back, and he usually drives, and he can't drive because his back is giving him fits. And I am so sad because I just love Larry. He's like a gentleman, and he's funny, and he's just a little quiet, but he speaks up and makes you laugh. And I'm really sad that he won't be there. I hope this is just an isolated thing, you know, because he's probably, I want to say, I don't know if he's 70 maybe, and he drives twice back and forth to bear hunting because he comes in the summer for training season. Yeah, look at how cute that is, you guys. So I'm really sad Larry's not going to be there. He's one of my favorite guys. He's the one who feeds me the, I can't remember what it was called. I'll think of it. It's the funniest story. Okay, so we had that sponge thing going on here. This is where Mary uses a dauber or a sponge, and we're gonna, I've got the smoky slate. I couldn't think of the word. We're just gonna do a little sponging. We haven't done a lot of sponging in the last few years, right? It hasn't been a thing that's been real popular, but we still need to emboss this thing too. I'm gonna run this through the machine. Be right back. look at how cool that is. Wow, right? That's that painted 3D embossing folder. I love that. Hang on, I'm missing something here. But yeah, it was just kind of sad that we're not going to see Larry this year. But my mom's going. Haley's going. Jared is coaching football now. And that's super exciting. I'm really happy that he gets to do that. It's so funny because we went to his first football game Thursday night, and Val was, the crowd starts yelling because the team did something good, and as soon as that happens, Val is yelling, "Go, Daddy, go!" I don't think she realizes that he's standing on the sidelines. He looks very official with his red shirt and tan shorts, and then the big headset like the professional football announcers use, or coaches or whatever. It's pretty impressive. But she's yelling, "Go, Daddy, go!" And he's standing on the sidelines. She's so cute. Okay, we're going to do this right here. Okay, next up, we're going to take this big pot and we're going to put it right about here. We are going to take this one. It's going to go right over here. I'm just kind of doing a dry fit here to make sure everything's going to fit in place. And then this one's going to go right here. So we're going to put that pot right here. See how I'm keeping my finger right there so I know where it goes? And here we go. Okay, then dimensionals. Nancy says she had back surgery and she's a new person now. I am so happy for you. My husband has had a couple, 2 or 3 back surgeries. I don't know how many. He tends to be kind of a walking medical nightmare. And I say that in love, not like, oh my God. But that really destroys your life, right? Like, I get the back pain. It was a nightmare for everybody. Him, me, us, the kid. It was bad. It was just so bad. Okay, here are the pots. These 2, this one's just glued down, but these 2 are popped up. And I really love the stacking that Mary did here. So, so cool. Next, we are going to take our embellishments, which are, here's some place. That was our envelope. Here they are. The rustic, or the brushed metallic adhesive backed dots. Nancy says she couldn't walk. Yeah, I believe you. It's like horrible, right? And there are some people that live with that back pain. They can't figure out how to fix it or whatever the case may be. Could you imagine? Like, it's no way to live. Just not okay. I have just the utmost respect. Look at how cool those embellishments look, right? Okay, now inside a little different. Something a little, we're going to spice it up a little bit. We're going to take, this is a smoky slate layer, 4 by 5 1/4. And we're going to grab our pebbled path. So this is going to be just a little bit darker. And we're going to do thank you right there. Oh, look how straight that is. Woo! And then we're going to do the pot. Whoops, got a little hitchhiker there. We're going to do the pot. Oh, that turned out great. Where's my thing? Right here. And then we're going to do these deals. And I'm going to grab a Post-it note from the Post-it note holder that Connie made me with my Friendship Royalty stamp set. Yes, I have it right over here. And then I don't lose my Post-it notes. Lovely. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of masking here, right? Because these stems, I don't want them to show on the outside of my pot. So we're going to do that. And our wispy little deals here are going to be smoky slate. And I'm going to go right there. Ah. Do you like my singing? I know most people don't. Not going to lie. Okay. And again, Mary did a little sponging, so I'm going to do that too. Just adds kind of a little worn edge, which is fun. Yay. What do you think? A little different on the inside with a little sentiment over there. Nothing too earth-shattering, but it's just different. I really like that. This, bundle of product. If you don't have it, you just need to let yourself go. Because you know you want it, right? Here we go. Should I put a pot on the front? I think we should. Let's put a pot on the front. Where'd my pot go? How about a little pebbled path pot? I'll do this on the front too. A little pebbled. We'll get extra miles out of this Post-it note because that's just a good idea. And this one. I want to mess up my envelope. Oh, I love, love, love this. So we got double duty on the envelope, right? Okay, hang tight here. Let me get all this stuff pushed out of the way. Ooh, that one's really messy. See, it kind of pushed a little too hard on that one. I got it everywhere. I don't want that all over the place. This over here. This can go back here. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't use my Wink of Stella. I'll put that away. Okay, guys. Here we go. Wow. This is why people's offices, their studios always look so clean, because right here is all you see, right? And then behind me when I'm on camera, but all I have to do is pick up a little bit and I can make it look decent. Here we go. Earth and Textures. Again, online class for that particular suite. You guys, these cards are beautiful that we have in this online class. This is just some additional ideas. And then we have the Friendship Royalty with our bend, pop out bendy card. What do you guys think? Super, super cool. Yeah. And of course you're gonna write right here. And then this all goes flat. It all fits in the envelope. This card might require a little bit. I don't think it feels heavy, so I don't even think it's going to require extra postage. I could be wrong. But yeah, isn't that so, so cool? Mary, you're my hero. I said that already, right? You're my hero this week. I have lots of heroes in my life, but Mary takes it this week. Now, I have some mail. You guys stick around. Please give me a thumbs up. That really helps me. Press that like button, share my video. I can look at my video right here and I can see that share button on my iPad. So if you could click on that share button, I would really, really appreciate it. That helps me grow my business. And remember the windshield that I have to pay for? I'll let you guys know how much that is because that's gonna make me sick. So I've got a couple cards here and I don't remember if I shared these or not. But this is actually, it was in my drawer with my mail and it was still in the envelope. So then I started thinking, did I share these? And if I did, Valerie Albanese, I'm so sorry if I did not. Look at this beautiful card. This uses that whole citrus set. I love this one. And this is her Technique Club card. Isn't that fun? This is so, so pretty. Thank you so much, Valerie. If I already showed it, great. If I didn't, I'm so sorry. And then Priscilla asked me back in May, this one's also dated May, if I got her mother's card. And I told her that I did. I did, Priscilla, but I don't remember if I ever showed it. Look at this. Hope you have an amazing Mother's Day. And this is called, I believe, a tuck and fold. We're going to make one of these. Maybe that's why I had it in there. Maybe I did show it to you and I put it in there so I would remember we need to do this. But Priscilla, bless her heart, she sent me a Mother's Day card and I absolutely love it. So I'm going to set those aside. More mail. We have Nancy Ellison. Look at this adorable camping card. Is that not the cutest thing ever? Love this background set. And then we've got that cute little pickup truck trucking along. And yeah, sending you sunny thoughts. And Nancy, she says when emailing you, she asked me to do something with mystery stamping with our team, and I did. So she's thanking me about that. I couldn't remember. I remember reading the note now. And you're very welcome, Nancy. I am always happy. You asked a great question, and I thought it was a great idea. So believe me, if I thought it was not a good idea, I would have said, yeah, thanks. I'm just kidding. That sounded really mean. But yeah, it was a great idea to share mystery stamping. I do team mystery stamping every month, and Nancy's part of my team. And every month for our team meeting, I do a mystery stamping challenge. And she asked if I could put the clues someplace where she could read them because she's not on Facebook. I thought that was a great idea. All right, this one, you guys, is from Mary Von Domlin. Look at how pretty that is. I love these 3 panels. It's kind of putting a puzzle together. And this was a thank you for helping her get on the new demonstrator website. And Mary, I was very happy to be able to help you. I got to talk to her husband, Gerald. He was super nice. I will chat with him anytime. This is from Andy Aquisto. And look at, same layout. I didn't even realize that before until now. Beautiful, beautiful cards, right? And she is thanking me for the stamp set. She can't wait to use it. You are very welcome, Anne. Anne is also one of my team members. Then I got a present in the mail. So I have to share this with you. This is from Kay Valalik. I think I'm saying that wrong. But this was a sympathy card, and look at how beautiful this is. Look at that. Remember that tufted folder? She did it on the inside. Is that not so, so pretty? And then, hang on, she put some notes in here. Here's another card that she sent. And look at this one. This is a fun fold. I really like this. If the crown fits. Ah, it's my stamp set too. Look how pretty. Very, very pretty. I love this, Kay. Thank you so much. Kay put a belly band on hers. She also sent a gift card. And Kay, I gave that right to Steve, and he was going to go pick up some more tools. I think he's got to buy the electrical boxes and stuff for the garage. So she sent us a gift card to be able to help out with the chaos that was our life. Then this also came. Candy corn, and Kay has an extra punch that she shared with me that I can give away to you guys. So this will be going in my door prize bucket. This will be going in my tummy. Love some candy corn. What a wonderful gift. And thank you so much, Kay, for doing that. That was super, super sweet of you. Thank you guys so much for joining me tonight for my live class. I will have a live, not live, that'll post next Sunday night at 7 p.m. Central Time on August 27th. Now, I think that when I take my laptop with me, it changes time zones. So I'm going to have to manually go in there and make sure everything happens, because some things change time zones, some don't. Like Facebook doesn't, it stays in my home time zone, but YouTube changes to whatever time zone I'm in, or vice versa. I don't know. I always get confused by that. So if there are any technical difficulties, we're crossing our fingers that there won't be. But if there are, that's probably what's happening. I have that puppy all ready to roll. I know that it's not all glitchy. So hopefully we will make that happen. Otherwise, I will see you back here. Oh, and I have a blog hop on Friday. Don't forget about that, using that floating element technique that can be found on my blog. If you guys head over to my blog, in the right-hand column, there's a place where you can never miss a post, and you're going to subscribe to my blog. That way, when I add something new to it, it sends you an email. You'll get this email with a little title in there that it says from AStampAbove, and then a bunch of advertising junk. Just click on that title. It'll take you right to my blog. Blog hop on Friday the 25th. Live, not live, on the 27th. I'm also issuing another challenge for you guys. And I will be back live on September 3rd, which is Labor Day weekend, and I know this, so I'm planning on being live. I don't know what our plans are going to be yet. I think Steve is gone that weekend. He's going to the UP for a golf tournament. I don't know what's happening, but I'm planning on being here live again on September 3rd. Thank you guys so much. I am headed for Vegas in the morning. I have just a little bit more packing to do. I will probably work on this blog post tonight and get it done. If it's not done, when you click on that link under the video to go to my blog, it's just going to say that it's wonky. It doesn't work. Check back again tomorrow. Once I get all the photos loaded and in there, it will work. Okay. Remember, happy mail. This is the happy mail, Nancy. Thank you so much. This is the happy mail that I got. So is that where you're, oh, is that Nancy Mall? You need to email me your address. You won the challenge for the seagull, the flying seagull card. Okay, pop me an email, kelly@AStampAbove.com. You emailed me your card. So email me your address and I will get that out in the mail for you. Yay, Nancy, I'm so happy that you're on here. Yes, you did. You won. So watch from the beginning. I showed all the cards and announced the winner. All right, you guys, have yourselves a wonderful week. We'll be sharing some pictures, I'm sure, on Facebook from Sin City, where there will be lots of shenanigans, but also some work getting done. Feel free to reach out to me. I am not on vacation. I will get back to you when I can. But for the next week, we are working. So please feel free if you need anything from me. Don't go, oh, I'll just leave her alone. She's in Vegas. I'm working. Whether I'm in Wisconsin or in Vegas, I'm still working. So, but there will be fun had. We're going to have fun. We're going to have margaritas. We're going to sit by the pool. Hopefully our flights don't get delayed because of all the hurricane-y thing. And thoughts and prayers going out for the people that are in the path of the hurricane, and also the earthquake that was in California today. Like, I hope everybody's okay. All right, you guys. Thanks for spending your Sunday evening with me. It means more than you can possibly know. If there's anything I can do for you, I'm always happy to help. Have yourselves a great week. Bye-bye.